Well, we're excited to be in paradise. Back in Bahamas, it's always been one of my favorite places to come and hang out and play games. And so with the team, we're excited. We've gotten off to a really good start. I like where we are, 4-0, and we're going to play against a very good Kansas team, well coached, great tradition, and I think our guys are excited for the opportunity.
Casey, kind of what are you looking forward to most about the competition that's going to be in this tournament, starting with Kansas, but no matter who you play, it's going to be pretty good battle.
Just the opportunity. This is what you come to high major schools for is for an opportunity to be on the big stage. Kansas is obviously a great team, and every other team that we play after that is going to be a team that can get us better and help us prepare and help us be in the best position for March.
Jarkel, you guys obviously are off to a good start, but there's a lot of transfers on this team, a lot of new faces to kind of blend together. Kind of how valuable do you think a tournament like this is in that regard, that you're playing games early, you guys are still taking shape as a team. Now you're going to play three games in 3 days against top competition. I would imagine that helps you even more as you're trying to settle in as who you guys are.
We got a lot of older guys, so a lot of experience, and we love being around each other. The trip early in the summer helped us a lot when we came here, and we've been meshing ever since. We got off to a good start.
What's been the trickiest part as a transfer coming in? Again, older guys, but it's still a new school. It's still learning a new team, new offense, new faces. What is the trickiest part of that as you're settling in?
I feel like just learning the players you're playing with, and that happens in practice. You learn them in practice, even off the court, learn them what they like to do outside the court, and that's how we mesh. We love each other. We get along great off the court as well, and we've been meshing ever since.
Yeah, and just to follow up on that, when you were saying practice helps with that, how important then are games when you're actually playing, when the lights are on in that element?
Of course, you want to be able to turn it on and on the game, but coach always stressed enough that you have to put it in practice, and it starts in practice, and that's what we're doing. But we're very competitive in practice.
We have a question on the Zoom. Is that for the student athletes or for the coach?
Yeah, Kevin, this is Chip Alexander. Just wanted to ask you, you said that you like where the team's at. I know you've had 2 close games, 2 blowout games. Just what do you like about the team, and what areas are there still some concern? I guess as a follow to that too, is everybody healthy and ready to go for the game tomorrow?
Yeah, a couple things, Chip. I love that in those 4 games we've had what I consider some ups and downs. Obviously we've had a couple games where we won really big, but there were a couple times that we had some moments in some games where we had to answer the bell. We had to get a big stop. We had some adversity, and I think when you are so early in the season, when you have so many new guys, you don't want to cruise through every game. And so for us, I think that's important. Just our guys will continue to learn each other. Unfortunately, we're going to go through practice, but you've got 3 great games here against unbelievable competition. And, that's one of the things that will make you good. I think back to our first year, my first year here when we played, we ended up beating a very good Arizona team who was number 2 in the country, and they didn't win a game in the tournament. Doesn't define you. It just makes you stronger for the rest of the season. And, we play a 20-game season in the ACC, and this is like playing in the ACC or somewhat the ACC tournament.
We'll let Casey and Jarkel go, and Coach will keep you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You did just mention the Arizona game. I was going to ask if you bring that up to the guys. It's so different. It's been several years. It's not like any of them are around, but is it worth mentioning to them or not? No,
it's not. Things that we used to use a couple of years ago has completely changed. The world's changed. We got a bunch of transfer. We got a bunch of new guys. I only brought that up in reference to you can be really good in this tournament and go through some struggles, but it'll help you at the end. But I probably won't talk about it. I won't. I just want to concentrate more on this particular Kansas team and obviously try to, be at our best when we go into the game tomorrow.
What is the biggest thing then you want to see from this group in playing this type of marquee matchup early this season?
Well, they're talented. I mean, they're really good. I mean, they when you talk about culture, the defending national champions. And that's a tough deal. But this team is a little bit different than Bill's team last year, where they had more of a post presence where they could throw the ball inside. Their post guys now are more rim run guys, and so they play on the perimeter. They drive the ball. We have to do a good job of defending, keeping them out of the paint. As you know, transition is always key. They do a great job in those areas, and I think both teams will have to take care of the basketball. We like to pressure you and force you to some quicker shots and try to turn you over as much. But I think the game will be rebounding, transition defense, and trying to keep them from getting paint touches.
That's good.